Wait. How do you pronounce that?
Dude, I don't know.
Ready? Smoke you! Oh, man. I wonder if, like, anybody knows what that actually is a reference to.
Yeah, because, like, they definitely don't know what movie we're watching.
No, not at all.
No.
I'm not going to put it in the title for this episode.
You know what? Good idea. Keep it a mystery. I like that.
I'm gonna not only am I gonna keep it a mystery, I am going to up your volume once again because you were about 3 feet back.
I wasn't 3 feet. That's a good.
You were like, yeah, keep it a mystery.
That's about 1.3 inches.
Damn, that's how. What?
Me and Chris are both in a Michael Jackson phase right now.
For no reason whatsoever.
Oh, for me, it's definitely a reason.
Why?
The movie. I want to go see the movie.
Nah. See, I'm just an actual fan. I'm not some groupie like you are. Did you hear my stomach?
What? No.
Like, it agreed with me. Like, after I said that, it just went, and it was like, yeah, he's right.
Fuck you, Chris's stomach. Damn. No, my 2009 obsession is resurfacing, and I'm here for it, man.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlefish, boys and ghouls, bookworms and movie buffs, and our phantoms and friends, and our space cadets and aliens.
Terrans and extraterrestrials.
Yeah, why not? Because today we are back with another movie episode. Now, we're gonna, pull back the curtain a little bit. So we had a goal to start Lord of the Rings by now.
Yeah.
It is started. Don't get me wrong. Like, we are reading the book.
No, it started.
The problem is that I should say we, because this is a collective unit, did not realize how small the font was and how long the chapters were.
I opened the book and I was like, oh shit.
It's the fucking Bible.
It is. And that actually brings me up to a good point I was thinking about in the car. And I'm like, like centuries from now, maybe even millennia, people are gonna find the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books, and they're gonna like treat it like it's the actual Bible, and that's how the Bible is now. You know what I mean? Back then, it was just a cool like book of stories and everything. Every story was like a metaphor. Nothing was like literal, but now we think it's literal and not metaphorical.
I don't think it's literal.
Yeah, me neither. I used to think that, and I was like, this is some crazy shit. Now I'm older. I'm like, this is a story about how you should love your neighbor and not be racist, guys. Come on.
Oh, so it's just Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
Jesus is the wimpy kid.
Book 7, he gets crucified.
That's crazy. And then you see that sick V line on that twink. Just absolutely, like, he's shredded. He's like, oh.
Are we talking about Jesus or the Diary of the Wimpy Kid?
There's nails in my wrists.
Why is Jesus Dracula?
I don't know.
Oh no, it'd be a shame if some of my own blood got in my mouth.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. Please, nobody make it rain on me with blood.
That might be the dumbest joke and possibly the best. What am I in Blade? Where are the blood sprinklers?
So anyway, we started Lord of the Rings. It's longer than we expected, so we're working with it.
It's taking, and listen, we're both busy. I'm a little more busy than you are. You're not doing so you have another new hyperfixation because last week it was Guitar, and you gave that up really quickly.
No, I didn't. I played the Last of Us theme at Bridget's house.
No. I wasn't there. I wasn't invited. Like I wasn't invited to her wedding. What the fuck?
You live in another state.
I've never met your sister. Why would I be invited to her wedding? And now, you're catfishing people online.
Yeah, so what I've been doing is I've been using AI to make myself look really handsome, and Gemini is like saying like, dude, you don't need it. You're already super handsome. I was like, stop lying to me, you fucking clanker. All right, give me the real shit. And yeah, they've been making me like super hot. And I've been going on Tinder.
They fixed your tooth and your toenail.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. And then I show up and they're like, aw.
A Puerto Rican.
Dang it. Yeah, it lightened my skin a little bit. And I was like, yeah, don't worry. It's vitiligo.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Oh, I was off.
You have some funny ways of pronouncing shit. I want to hear this.
Vitiligo.
Yep, there it is.
Is it vitiligo?
It's vitiligo.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. No shit. I'm not stealing this bit from Family Guy. I think I've only seen that word written. I don't think it's ever really been in a conversation for me.
Let me do a test real quick. I'm gonna send you a message. All right, I'm gonna send you it now. Say that word.
Charlemagne. Can you clear it up for the audience? What word you sent me?
Yeah, chameleon.
wait. All right, how about this one? Pronounce this.
Greenwich?
Oh, okay, cool. You're good.
Wait, is actually how do you...
Yeah, it's Greenwich.
Here's the thing.
I've only seen that word written before.
Here's the thing. I said Greenwich as trying to be purposely incorrect, and I thought it was Greenwich.
Oh, no, it's Greenwich.
Oh, interesting.
See? Told you. Oh, God. Okay. Vitiligo aside. Is vitiligo... Now I'm confused.
Vitiligo, not vitiligo.
Okay, vitiligo aside. It's going to take us a bit to repeat the first... We're still going to do 6 chapters an episode, but these chapters there's at least 20 pages each chapter.
Yeah, that first chapter is straight up like Real Housewives of Hobbiton.
Okay. We're not going to discuss Lord of the Rings here, but fuck hobbits, man.
God damn, dude. The only good ones are like Frodo, Merry, Bilbo, and maybe Samwise. We'll see.
I like Samwise. Well, Samwise in the movies, I like.
Yeah, me too.
I like, whatever his name is, Ashton. John Aston is the father. Sean Aston. Yeah, Sean Aston. You know his dad's Gomez? The original Gomez?
Interesting.
Yeah. Wait, he's still alive? Holy shit.
Like, don't pay attention to my mannerisms or anything. But, like, do you think I look like I could play Gomez?
Look at me dead on eyes. I don't see why not. You're brown. You have a good mustache.
Hell yeah, that's all I need.
Just gotta style your hair a little differently and...
Gotta give me some Rogaine, and we'll be good to go.
I can see you play... Man, I wish I could play Gomez. I'll be Morticia and you be Gomez.
I was gonna say, you'd be a what's Gomez's brother's name?
Fester. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, you'd be my perfect Fester.
Should we be Gomez and Fester for Halloween one year?
Dude, wait, because I'm gonna be in the area for Halloween. Kinda. Just extend my trip.
Let's put a pin in that. What did you say?
Just extend my trip by like 2 weeks.
I'm okay with that. Fuck it. Okay, so yes, we are working on Lord of the Rings, people. Don't worry. It's gonna get done. Just fucking hold out hope for your hero, all right?
Be patient, all right?
Yeah, be patient. Now, before we get into our main event, have you watched any other movies this week?
No, I was thinking about cracking open because I told you this, but the audience doesn't know. I went to the Exchange recently, got me some CDs, got me some DVDs. CD wise, I got me Heat by Tony Braxton, Love Songs by Marvin Gaye, and Bad by Michael Jackson. And for movies, I got Passion of the Christ on DVD, and I got The Mummy, the Ultimate Edition.
The 3 movies?
Well, it's not the 3 movies. It's like the special features and bonus material stuff.
Oh, it's just the first movie?
Yeah.
Oh, you told me it was the 3 movies.
No, yeah, it's like a 3-disc set.
Oh, okay. Great movie. We should watch it.
So I was thinking about cracking that open, but I was like, I think I'm going to wait to like do that for an episode with Chris.
Oh, yeah. If you watch The Mummy for the first time without me, might end the show.
Speaking of The Mummy, a new one's coming out with Brendan Fraser in it.
Yeah.
He's working out for it.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Oh.
I'm excited. Daddy Fraser. I watched 2 additional movies.
Okay.
I watched Mortal Kombat 2. It's a Mortal Kombat movie. I'm just saying that.
I know.
It's a Mortal Kombat movie.
It's supposed to be like fun. It's not supposed to be good.
Yeah, so like I was into it. I had a good time. I also watched a legacy in my family. My Cousin Vinny.
Ooh, yeah. I remember you sent me a screenshot of you and your sister's text, and you just sent. It was like a 1-frame game, right?
It was legitimately the first frame in the movie.
Yeah. So like you sent her that picture, and she goes, "My Cousin Vinny," and you're like, "Oh."
And Nick, she wanted me to emphasize this to you within seconds.
Damn, that's impressive.
Yeah. So if you're listening to this, I don't know why you are. Get off. But good job.
Get out of my room.
Get out of my room. Now, the last movie that we both watched.
Wait, hold on.
What?
What's your song of the week?
Oh shit! What is my song of the week? You know what? It has still been "Runaway to Mars." I have been very into that song as of lately. What about you?
Mine is, this is on the Michael Jackson train. It's "Get on the Floor" from his first album, Off the Wall. That song popped up, and I'm like, holy fuck, this thing. Shit.
Come around here, the run and see your face, you better disappear.
I'm melting like how Kindle wax. Sensation.
Are these the lyrics, or are you actually just...
Yeah, it's like
okay.
I'm getting the lyrics like back and forth, like it's like one word.
I still have Thriller stuck in my head. Dun, 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 dun.
He makes good music. All right, that's what I'm saying. There's a reason he's the king of pop.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Chris, what movie did we watch?
We watched...
The Periodic Table.
Okay, wait, this is going to be a bit.
All right, off the dome. Off the dome.
Okay, we watched The Fifth Element. All right?
Yeah.
But what is The Fifth Element? I think helium is 2, so it's not...
Zinc.
I think it's argon. All right, let me look this up. Periodic table. Oh, Google has its own, like, periodic table widget. That's cool. It's boron.
Dude, you're a boron.
Zinc is number 30.
Damn, I was off by 6.
How are you off by 6?
5 times 6.
Shut up. Oh, if you click it, it gives you the elemental thing, the build.
Oh, really? Hold on, let me look this up.
This is kind of cool. Oh, and it tells you it's a noble gas? I'll show you some noble gas in a second. Damn, that really got you.
That was good. That was a funny one. I got a good hearty chuckle out of me. I'll tell you that.
No, that wasn't a hearty chuckle. That was a cackle.
Anyway, we watched Fifth Element.
Yes, we watched The Fifth Element.
Now, have you seen it before? I haven't.
Many a time.
Yeah, dude, I have never seen this movie before. I always saw like the cosplay of like the bandages.
Why do you think I'm wearing orange and gray?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm cosplaying as Lilu right now. Yeah.
yeah. Wait. Was it? I like your hat. Why are you buffering so hard right now?
Why am I buffering so hard? What is that from?
It's from The Fifth Element. It's when the guy had the little hat on that he was like tricking the thing, the like door peephole to make it look like he was the hallway.
No, he didn't. He didn't say I like your hat.
He said, "I like your hat."
No, you said I like your hat. It was. It's a very nice hat. Oh yeah. Another peek behind the curtain, guys. I think I've worn a beanie every single time we've recorded because I don't want to get the what is it called? The headphone hair. Because my hair is very thick.
Chris has. I envy you here, man. I envy you so much because you have the nicest head of hair I've ever seen on a person, and you abuse it so much.
What are you fucking talking about?
You let your locks out, dude. You grew it out. He grew it out last year. It was awesome. And then he's like, "Time to buzz it." And I'm like, "What?"
It was so hot. I lasted like a year and a half, I think. It was so fucking hot. I took one trip to Florida. The day I got home, I booked an appointment for the next day and cut it off. Holy shit. It was down to my shoulders.
Yeah, that's how long mine got.
Okay, anywho, back to the movie. Yes, so I have seen Fifth Element before. I have seen it many a times. It's a great movie. I told you that within like the first couple minutes of the movie, besides Star Wars, obviously, and like besides the new Dune, this is my favorite sci-fi movie.
And I can see why.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say you were skeptical, but like you had never seen it before. So you were like, I don't know what the hell is going to go on.
Yeah, I didn't want to let the hype to get to me.
Was there hype with you?
Well, there's kind of hype because I've heard about the movie so many times. And then you said that it was like your favorite sci-fi movie other than Star Wars and Dune. And I was like, oh, that's high praise right there. But I was like, I'm gonna keep an open mind here, but also gonna stay
Vigilant.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right word. So were you disappointed?
I wasn't.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's get into the movie overview. Now I'm going to pass the mic over to my buddy. Hey, Nick, how are you doing?
Dude, how'd you pass it to the screen?
Guess what? I'm from Code Lyoko. You don't know Code Lyoko, do you?
I do, but I've heard about the show. I never really watched it.
And we are going far to save all that we love. It's such a... Dude, the intro music is so fucking good. I'm telling you, it's a weird show. It is a weird scene. They got big ass heads, tiny bodies, big old eyes.
That's like every cartoon ever.
This is different. Hold on.
You perfectly described Codename Kids Next Door.
Look at this shit. Big old fucking heads.
That's true. They look like some grays.
Right? I'm telling you. That said it was different.
Released in 1997 and directed by Luc Besson, The Fifth Element is one of the most visually unique sci-fi films ever made, blending space opera, action, comedy, romance, and absolute chaos into a neon-colored fever dream that somehow completely works.
Damn right.
Ooh. Yeah, it was giving me some like cyberpunk vibes, especially with the outfits.
Yeah, I think it was like that time of sci-fi where you just had to make shit wild.
Yeah, I really like the vibe of, I'm going to say it's 2314 New York. No, 2214, because it was 1914 in Egypt and then 300 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating a strawberry sour punch straw.
The film begins in 1914 at an ancient Egyptian temple. Wow, fucked up. Quick, I read that first paragraph so perfectly. Not even first paragraph, that's the first sentence.
I don't know why I split it up like this.
The film begins in 1914 at an ancient Egyptian temple. Last cut? Alright, we're gonna get this one right now. I don't know what happened. Don't ask me what happened, because I don't know. I changed the channel, came back.
You were watching some big booty shakers on TV. Your dad walked in the room. You quickly picked last on the button. You're like, hey, Dad. And it's the fucking Mario show. You're like, what's up? What you watching?
The film begins in 1914 at an ancient Egyptian temple where a secret order of priests guard a... Shut the fuck up. Where a secret order of priests guard a powerful weapon designed to stop an ancient cosmic evil that returns every 5,000 years. Aliens begin... I might actually be dyslexic. Aliens being... Shut up!
Stop!
Alien beings known as the... Real quick, is that Mondoshuans or...
So they pronounce it... I swear they were pronouncing it as Mondoshuans.
Okay. Alien beings known as Mondoshuans. Did I get it right?
Okay. I'm probably going to cut that part out. But Nick just asked me how to pronounce... the alien race. And I said in the movie, it's pronounced... they pronounce it Mondoshuans. Like, Mondoshuans. And he just goes, Mondoshuans. Like seconds after. What the fuck? Holy shit.
I started off so good too. That's the crazy part. Alien beings known as Mondoshuans. Mondoshuans. How do you say it again?
I'm pretty sure it's Mondoshuans.
Mondoshuans. Mondoshuans. Got it. I'm scared to read it again. Alien beings known as Mondoshuans.
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Why do they spell this their way and say it completely different? Why? I want to know.
Fuck.
Alien beings known as Mondoshuans arrived to retrieve a weapon for safekeeping, promising that will return when humanity needs it most. The weapon itself consists of 4 elemental stones, representing earth, air, fire, and water. Long ago...
Wait, I was gonna say, do you remember it?
Okay,
The 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar... Wait, that's not where it starts.
Master of the 4 elements. Yeah.
Oh yeah, only the Avatar, master of all 4 elements, could stop him, but when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed, and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang, and although his airbending skills were great, he had a lot to learn before he was ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang could save the world.
Along with the mysterious 5th element, capable of uniting them. Fast forward to the 23rd century, and humanity is now living in... Wow, this was like literally... This is literally the Avatar intros. Earth, air, fire, and water. But only the 5th element can reunite them all. 300 years ago, the humanity is now living in a sprawling, futuristic... Fast forward to the 23rd century, and humanity is now living in a sprawling, futuristic society filled with flying cars, massive skyscrapers, and enough sci-fi productions designed to melt your eyeballs.
We really don't see anything else besides New York City.
Yeah, no, it legit just looks like Coruscant if it was on Earth.
So I think they were just building New York on top of itself. Fun fact, I think they did that with Seattle? I remember when I went to Seattle once. And it was because I was taking a cruise to Alaska, and that was the embarkation area.
Uh-huh.
And we took a ghost tour of Seattle, and they were showing us that in certain parts of the city, there was a city built on top of it. Like the old Seattle was underground, and they built the new Seattle on top of it.
Interesting. But unfortunately for Earth, the great evil has returned, appearing as a giant living fireball moving through space. The entity, fireball.
Fireball.
The entity destroys an armed spacecraft sent to stop it, proving almost immediately that conventional weapons are useless. Yeah, they shot like 15 different rockets that I'm pretty sure are supposed to be nukes at this big fireball, and it swallowed it up. Have you ever been swallowed up? At the same time, Father Vito Cornelius... Father Vito Cornelius, played by Ian Holm. If you don't know who Ian Holm is,
Bilbo!
He's Bilbo in the Lord of the Rings movies.
And he's the android in Alien.
Yeah. So Vito Cornelius tries to warn Earth's government about the prophecy and the hidden weapon that can defeat the approaching darkness. Things get even worse when the...
Bro.
It's gonna fuck me up all over again for the next 30 minutes. Things get even worse when the Mondoshuans. Things get even worse when the Mondoshuans. Why is this such a hard word to pronounce?
Mondo! She wins! Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy.
Things get even worse when the Mondo, she wins! Ship carrying the weapon...
All right, I didn't mean you to take that literally, but okay, well, whatever.
Things got even worse when the Mondoshuans ship carrying the weapon is ambushed by the Mangalores, a group of alien mercenaries hired by the hilariously corrupt industrialist Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zog, played by Gary Oldman, aka Dracula, from 1996?
I thought it was 92.
Have we done an episode on that one?
1992. We haven't.
Yeah, so Gary Oldman, played by, he's Dracula from 1992, Bram Stoker's Dracula with Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder.
I'm just going to say, and I'm stealing this from you 100% because you gave me this idea. If I'm ever a male stripper, I will have a Dark Universe theme and I will be called Bram Stoker.
Hell yeah. He took that from my first, the name I gave my first fleshlight. I thought it was a funny joke. Zorg, one of the weirdest villains of the 90s, is secretly working on behalf of the great evil itself, hoping to profit from the destruction of humanity, because apparently capitalism never dies. After the attack, scientists recover only a severed hand from the wreckage of the Mondoshuan's ship. Using advanced biotechnology, they reconstruct the being connected to the weapon, a mysterious humanoid woman named Lilu, played by Milla Jovovich. I've never struggled on a word more than that. God damn. I've never barely literate is a joke. Cause we're not fully illiterate. Like, we don't read that much, but god damn.
You gave more credence to the name of this show in the last 20 minutes than we have in the almost a year and a half of doing it.
I'm really glad we went with barely literate because, like, I have an excuse, kind of.
It's like a good name. All right. Are you ready for me to take over?
Please tag me out, man. I'm so tired. This word beat the fuck out of me. I need a break on the apron, okay? Like, tag me out.
All right.
Take it over.
Lilu immediately escapes the lab in one of the movie's most iconic scenes. I wonder why. Crashing through the roof of a flying taxi driven by Corbin Dallas. The name Corbin Dallas just like rolls.
Yeah, it does.
Played by Bruce Willis. He is a former military major turned exhausted cab driver who just wants to survive his miserable future life in peace. But naturally gets dragged into saving the entire universe because it's the 90s and it's a sci-fi movie and it has Bruce Willis.
What are you gonna do?
Corbin brings Lilu to Cornelius, who realizes she is the long-awaited fifth element.
Dun dun.
Dun dun. He's perfect. He's a she? Oh yeah, you noticed that too, huh?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Corbin fell for Lilu quick.
Oh, okay. So we gotta like keep you in mind. This entire movie, except for the first part, set in ancient Egypt. Not set in ancient Egypt. Set in 1914 when they're discovering ancient Egypt. It takes place over like 36 to 48 hours.
Yeah, it's a short time frame.
It is a short engagement.
Yeah.
She is pregnant and this is the South. However, Lilu reveals that the elemental stones were not aboard the Mondoshuan ship after all. Instead, they were secretly entrusted to an alien opera singer named... You wanna give that a shot, buddy?
Yeah.
All right.
Diva Plavalaguna.
Oh, we're in for a treat. You want to try again? Nah. Diva
Wait, no, I got it. Diva Plavalaguna.
Yeah!
Yeah, there you go. I got lost after the first vowel.
An alien opera singer named Diva Plavalaguna. Oh, shit. From here... God damn it. What did you say?
I don't even remember the first thing I said, man. I was like, Plavalaguna.
What the fuck is happening?
We gotta put subtitles on this episode and just like write out what the word is on the episode, just so people know I'm struggling. I think I would have an easier time pronouncing alien species from Star Wars than this.
Yeah, Twi'lek and Greedo. No, Greedo. What is Greedo again? Rodian.
Yeah.
From here, the movie and this episode fully embrace their insanity.
Yeah. I don't know what's in the air right now, but I think it's straight crack.
Nah, bro, it's chocolate. It's months old chocolate.
Months old. It's got a little bit of vitiligo going on for it right now. It's got some white spots coming up. It's got some claws coming out of it that just yell out, "Snicket!" Snicket! Who was the one rapper that you just could not get his name right? Kid Cootie.
It's Kid Cootie. Corbin wins what is essentially a rigged radio contest, earning a luxury trip to the planet Fhloston aboard a massive cruise ship. And we're talking like, so the ship he takes to get there is essentially a pimped out space shuttle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That in itself, I have some issues with. I want to talk about. But no, we'll talk about it. But like the size comparison, it's like a Fiat if it were to park inside of like the biggest cruise ship ever.
Yeah.
It was huge. It was a huge cruise ship.
It's like if you rode an RC car inside of a semi truck.
Yeah, it was just a big ass like haven't they said like a full grown man can swim through the veins of a blue whale?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know if it's true either. You know what? We got to find us a blue whale. Accompanying him is the unbelievably chaotic radio host Nick.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Chris Tucker.
You're Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker plays a character named Ruby Rod. Ruby, Jesus Christ, the performance feels like somebody that weaponized caffeine and essentially gave it an open microphone.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And let me tell you something. He rocks every single outfit and hairstyle he wears on screen.
Oh, yeah.
What was in the air in the 90s where everybody was just skinny as fuck?
He was very skinny in this movie. The entire Fhloston sequence is peak Fifth Element.
Peak.
Between the elaborate costume design by legendary fashion designer Jean-Paul Gaultier.
That seems about right.
Yeah, French. The operatic sci-fi concert and the escalating shootout with the Mangalores, the movie somehow balances elegance and complete nonsense at the same time. During the attack, Diva Plavalaguna is mortally wounded, but not before revealing that the elemental stones were hidden within her body.
That had to be really uncomfortable.
I always wondered, I'm like, how you getting through security like that?
They're made out of stone.
Shit.
Yeah, there you go. No metal.
Corbin retrieves them as chaos erupts around the ship. Now, let me tell you exactly what's going on here. She gets a hole the size of a grapefruit blown out of her stomach.
Yeah.
Falls down onto the floor, not onto the stage. Bruce Willis, aka Corbin Dallas, is in the first row. He pops up like a fucking whack-a-mole, grabs her, drags her off the stage. They have an interaction. She's like, the stones within me. She goes like, the stones are in me. And then he's like, the stones are in me. His first thought, elbow deep within the fucking entry wound of the shot.
She's fresh dead. She's still warm.
She's still warm. And he pulls out these stones covered in melted blue Jolly Rancher. And he's like, oh. Yo, by the way, you were getting down with the opera.
Yeah, dude, that opera scene was because at first it starts off operatic, you know?
Yeah.
And then it goes into like hip hop. And I was just like, oh shit, where'd the beat come from?
But it's like early 90s hip hop.
Yeah.
So it's very much like kind of corny, but also like, okay. Corbin retrieves them as soon as chaos erupts around the ship. Zorg arrives hoping to claim the stones for himself, only to realize that too late, he grabbed the wrong case. And I want to say this. In the beginning of the movie, he demonstrates his new egg-shaped weapon to the Mangalores in return for them finding the case of stones. However, the case was empty. They never checked. He demonstrates the whole thing. He's like, fuck you guys. Four stones in it. Not one or two or three, but four. What the hell am I supposed to do with an empty case? That's exactly how he says it. 0 stones, 0 crates. Like, he's just screaming this shit. They get pissed off. They demand a crate. He goes, give him a crate. And by the way, Gary Oldman has like a high Georgian accent in this movie, I would say.
Yeah.
And so he goes, you know what I like? A killer. A cold-blooded killer, you know, blah, blah, blah. A real killer, when taking a look at the thing, would have asked about the little red button on the bottom of the gun. And so they're playing with the guns, and then one Mangalore was like, huh, this would be you.
What the button do?
What the button do? He presses it, blows them to shit. But this is where I'm just like, Zorg, who is, I'm assuming, incredibly smart because he owns a ton of businesses, was like, why not open the box when you're on the ship just to make sure? All I'm saying. In a truly darkly comedic fashion, he ends up dying because he cannot stop fumbling his own plans.
Yeah, he like placed the bomb after he picked up the first crate or like first briefcase that he didn't check. And he comes back just in time to like stop the timer of the bomb at 5 seconds. Then he opens the case, the right case, I guess this time. And then it's another bomb set for exactly 5 seconds. And he goes, "Oh shit."
No, it wasn't another case he opened. He's in the room, and then parallel to the scene, this only surviving Mangalore has a timer that he opens up, and when he engages the timer, then this case opens up with a bomb. By the way, that timer, that was a fucking master lock. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I saw that thing the first time I ever noticed this. When he turned it, I go, that is the combination of a master lock.
Technology has gone a far way in 300 years. Master Lock has now been making bombs.
There's a lot of hidden things to see in this movie, and I really like it. Like some that are intentional and some that are not.
Yeah, you were telling me to look out for the cigarettes because all the cigarettes were mostly filter, and then it was like an inch of cigarette.
Yeah,
and it's because people are trying to stop smoking.
On Corbin's cigarette dispenser, it says "Stop smoking," like "Do not smoke."
Yeah,
and you could even see that Zorg has the same cigarettes. As the great evil closes in on Earth, Corbin, Lilu, Cornelius, Ruby, and David.
We haven't talked about David a lot.
We haven't mentioned David at all. David is like the trainee for Cornelius. He's like this goofy, like kind of Courage the Cowardly Dog-esque character.
Yeah, and he wears like this yarmulke that is the same as the hats that won the Whip It.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's basically like a black Devo hat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe he does whip it good. They race to the ancient temple where the movie began, and the weapon can finally be activated. But there is one last obstacle. Lilu has learned about humanity's violent history and begins questioning whether mankind is even worth saving. Valid point.
Fair question. Fair. Yeah, very fair.
This leads to the emotional climax of the film. But then there is one more obstacle, because right before this, they put the stones in the right places and they don't know how to activate them.
Yeah, this priest that has been getting these priests that have been passing down knowledge for generations.
Yes.
Have not passed down the password.
All right, here's what you need to do. Here's the bank statements. This is the amount you have per month. That's your stipend. I don't know how to get in.
They did not give me the account or routing number. Okay, we are screwed if this phone turns off.
Whatever you do, don't update it. Don't log out on the app. Don't enable two-factor.
If it starts getting a little hot, start blowing on it. All right, don't let that bitch overheat. It'll turn off, and we'll be locked out for years.
It's not even that much money in the bank account.
Like 25 cents in there.
So basically, we have these 4 stones that are dedicated to the 4 elements, and they don't know how to open them. And fucking David meets his Goliath, which is the air stone, right? And he's like, we're never going to make it. And it like nudges.
Yeah, like he starts like gooning the stone a little bit. He's edging it, not letting it finish.
And then he freaks out. He goes, guys, something happened. They all come, and they're all like, what happened? Tell us what happened. And then Bruce Willis is like, shut up. Tell us what you did. And then he goes, we're never going to make it. And then Bruce Willis just goes, blow on it. And he goes, what is he like? Earth for earth, fire for fire, water for water, go! So, because they have like
5 minutes.
No, they don't have 5 minutes. They have like 40 seconds left. Because the death planet is skyrocketing across the galaxy. And
it's really zooming.
It is really zooming. Willis finishes blowing the air stone. Then David grabs a bunch of sand, dumps it on the earth stone, and it opens up. Cornelius wipes his sweat off and drips. That would be you. Drips it onto the stone.
Yeah, give me the water stone. I got it.
But Ruby, why wouldn't you just spit on it? That's the thing.
True, but I got so much sweat I got to put it somewhere.
That's true. So then Ruby gets the Firestone and he's like, guys, I don't smoke. I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing. And then Corbin comes with the last match that he has. And he strikes it, and it almost goes out because somebody's breathing too fucking hard.
Yeah, they were going real slow with that match. I was like, guys, just like light it right next to the stone and throw it there. It's not that hard.
But hey, man, matches can be finicky. That's the problem.
They can be finicky. I started lighting matches like they did in All Quiet. It's kind of very satisfying where they hold the box like this and then they like strike it down.
After the stones open, this leads to the emotional climax of the film. Surrounded by the 4 elements and moments away from annihilation, Corbin confesses his love for Lilu about 48 hours after meeting her, giving her the emotional connection and hopes she needs to activate the 5th element, which is her.
He's known her for less than 48 hours, and he's like, I love you. Which is like a valid reaction when you meet any, like, you know, god chick from Hot Topic.
I was just about to say, Nick in high school, when the new goth girl sits right next to him, and he just looks to his right for an instance, and it's just like, boing, hard eyes.
It's that like Lego Batman scene where it zooms in on his face when he's falling in love.
Lilu unleashes a massive beam of divine energy that destroys the great evil just in time before it reaches Earth, saving humanity and unlocking a new moon for us.
Yeah, because that thing is just floating in our orbit now.
It's gonna fuck our tides.
Yeah.
The film ends with Corbin and Lilu recovering in the same pod that Lilu was created in, while the world celebrates them as heroes. And the president comes in, asks to meet them, and let's just say there's nowhere to put a sock on the knob in that room.
Yeah, no, they're busy.
They're playing sideways checkers.
They're in a meeting right now.
Yeah, they're in a meeting.
And then it ends. Yeah, they're making out in the pod, and they're like, you know, getting down and dirty.
See, when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, they get divorced, and then you got to go to a winery every fucking weekend, kind of just hang out and play on your PSP for 8 hours at a time. And
all right, you're bringing the mood kind of down. Let me bring it back up with some fun facts. All right, guys. The divine language spoken by Lilu was invented by co-writer and director Luc Besson, and further refined by Milla Jovovich. Who had little trouble learning and developing it, as she was already fluent in 4 languages. God damn.
She was born in Soviet Russia.
Yeah, that seems about right. Jovovich. The language had only 400 words. He and Milla Jovovich held conversations and wrote letters to each other in the language as practice. By the end of filming, they were able to have full conversations in this language.
Are you okay?
No, I'm having a straight up stroke right now, dude. Not even the fun kind with my hand. It's bad.
Okay, I'm going to take on. Luc Besson demanded that most of the action shots in the movie take place in broad daylight, as he was reportedly tired of the dark spaceship corridors and dimly lit planets common in science fiction movies. He wanted a brighter and cheerfully crazy look as opposed to a gloomy, realistic one, which I like. It's something, it gives the 5th element its like unique charm.
Okay, so yeah, like where are we at right now, time-wise? When was this movie made?
1997.
1997. All we have so far, Star Wars.
The 3 originals.
The 3 originals, Dune.
The first Dune.
Yeah. And Alien.
An Alien.
Oh, and 2001: A Space Odyssey.
And 2001: A Space Odyssey. And all those are pretty, I would say all those are pretty dark.
It's like Dune and Star Wars are the only ones that aren't like dark and gloomy.
Well, for the most, so you have the space fights in Star Wars, which are all, it's dark, it's black, it's space. But then with 5, a lot of that is Hoth, and then Cloud City, but then you got Dagobah.
Yep, and then you got Endor in 6.
Endor, but that's it. The rest of it is pretty much Jabba's palace, and then on the Death Star.
Yeah.
Okay, granted, they're not dim or dark, but they're very one tone in the scenes. The 5th element, I mean, like, for God's sakes, the New York City scene is just like...
Yeah, it's full of color. At the time, it was the most expensive movie ever made outside of Hollywood. Most expensive production in Gaumont?
I thought it was
Gaumont. In Gaumont's history, and at $80 million USD, the visual effects budget of the movie was the highest of its time.
I mean,
it seems about right. There's a lot of CGI going on here. The CGI wasn't bad.
Boy, the CGI wasn't bad, especially for 1997, but they were doing practical effects.
They were doing a lot. It was so nice to see what the Manda Schwin's their big ass armor and like walking around, and then like the guy went up to the wall and unlocked it with this key that popped out of his finger.
Yeah.
And everything. And seeing all that like happen in real time was like really cool to see.
Let me tell you something. The Manda Schwin's walk like I do when I first wake up in the morning. They do that fucking penguin waddle. Luc Besson wrote the early screenplay during his high school year of 1975. He had conceived the story of this movie and invented its entire universe ever since he was a child. This was an act of escapism away from his early and lonely childhood. He began writing the original script when he was only 16, though it was not released in theaters until he was 38. This is the epitome of lifelong journey.
Yeah. Also kind of explains Lilu's like whole vibe and look.
Very like cartoony.
Very cartoony and then like overtly hot.
Yeah. I mean, he also married her.
Yeah, it's true. It's like, I'm in love with you. Just like Corbin, I'm in love with you. And then 2 years later, I'm not in love with you anymore. At the end of the movie, when Corbin's mother calls and the president passes off the phone, you can hear her complaining, I might as well throw myself into traffic, saran wrap myself to the bed, and pretend my child is suffocating me. She is listing off previous scenes from the movie, which I caught that because she's like, well, especially when she said saran wrap myself to the bed. I was like, oh, that happened to Cornelius.
That happened to Cornelius. Okay. This movie did very well in terms of comedic relief.
Yeah.
Like, this was not a serious movie at all whatsoever.
It's just a really fun watch. I thought it was going to be a serious movie.
No!
Yeah, like, it's like The Fifth Element. Oh, that sounds crazy. And then I forgot that Chris Tucker's in this, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, this, I don't know if you caught this, but it's actually really interesting. The hero Corbin Dallas and the villain Jean-Baptiste... What does he go? He goes, Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg. Like, that's how he says it.
Zorg is just like such a like off-putting last name here. Zorg.
These guys never meet, and nor do they communicate with each other in any way. They are aware of each other, because Corbin used to work for Zorg's company, and Zorg knows that Corbin won the contest. But they are unaware of each other's involvement in the main plot, aka getting the stones. Only time they appear in the same scene together is at the end of the movie when Corbin flees towards Fhloston's hotel hangar while Zorg is just returning from it. They pass but just miss one another, putting them in the same shot together for only a few frames. And it's literally Corbin is going into the elevator and Zorg is coming out of the elevator like this, like right behind each other.
Ooh, that's it. I didn't even realize that.
There was apparently a deleted, I don't think it was a deleted scene, but it was a deleted concept from the original script that Corbin Dallas was going to beat up Zorg because he got fired. And if you remember from the movie where they're like, we need to fire a bunch of employees, he goes, fire 1 million from one of the cab companies.
Okay.
It's all connected, motherfucker.
It's all connected.
Yeah. Alrighty, time for the fun questions. Now, what was your most liked thing about the movie?
I like the costume design.
I was hoping you'd say that.
The costume design was really fun, very cyberpunk, and not even like just like, you know, Lilu's bandage outfit. I'm like that. I got over that. But it's the one outfit where she had like the suspender, the orange suspender like look. That was awesome.
Yeah. I think my most liked thing about the movie is similar to yours. It is just the overall unique sci-fi design. A lot of the things that they were doing were unique to Fifth Element. Like the cars were all very round, if you notice that.
Mm-hmm.
And like the guns were really interesting, the aliens, like everything about that movie was unique other than the product placement.
Yeah, like I like how New York is low-key a police state in a way, because all the cars are built in with like a little ring inside where the police can like hook on to the car, so it doesn't like they can't really drive away that easy without dragging them along. And also when they go into the apartment buildings, they have the yellow circles on the wall so that the tenants have to put their hands on those circles so they can x-ray into the wall, into the room, and look in.
Do you classify as a human? Negative. I am a meat popsicle. It's just the one-liners in this movie are so great.
Now, what did you dislike about the movie?
I'm not gonna say that I really disliked it. So I rated this movie very high. One of the reasons that it was ticking off for me, like its little points, was because I was able to see certain mistakes, like the broken glass and stuff like that. I wouldn't say I disliked that. I don't honestly know what I really disliked. What did you dislike?
I have one like character one and then one movie one.
Okay.
So I'll give you the character one. I know it's a fun watch. It's a fun movie. I don't think we're supposed to take it too seriously. But if Zorg is supposed to be our main villain, not really counting the evil being, that scene where he like chokes on a cherry kind of takes away from his vibe of being very threatening. You know what I mean?
Yes, but I agree with you, but I think that was on purpose.
Okay.
Like, not even I think that was on purpose. I think I believe it to be on purpose because of Cornelius's whole monologue and that.
Mm.
All this chaos, all these things that you built would come crashing down just over one small cherry. And he saves him. Like, and it's something like to realize that you can be the biggest, toughest motherfucker out there, but if you don't chew your food, I almost died because of a piece of watermelon. And I don't like watermelon that much.
Was the disdain for watermelon before or after the choking incident?
It was before. I just don't. One, I don't like fake watermelon flavor.
No. But real watermelon is so good.
It's good, but like people go crazy for watermelon. I'm just like, it's okay.
No, but the other thing, I feel like the pacing was like a little off in parts.
You know what? I was thinking about this as well, but I didn't know if I had enough of a justification to say it. The build-up was majority of the movie, and then like the last 30 minutes of the movie, everything happened.
Yeah, it was like jumbled at the end, and it felt like the ending was a little rushed.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that as well.
Yeah, so those are my two dislikes.
I wish. Oh, you know what's another one? I wish Diva, the Diva lady. I feel like she should have had more. Just more, because like, who was she to the Mondoshawians to entrust them with the stones? You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, like what was her? Other than the Mondoshawians, it's like, what was her connection to Lilu? Because it felt like they had a history together.
And we didn't get a history of Lilu either. So the thing is that in the beginning of the movie, Lilu is supposedly trapped in this like sarcophagus thing surrounded by the four stones. Lilu dies essentially and is rebuilt in the beginning of the movie. She is rebuilt from a glove holding on to the crate of stones. Now, if you paid attention to when the Mangalores were bringing in the crate, one of the handles is gone. It's broken off.
Okay.
So she was holding on to the crate of stones in armor, I'm assuming, or whatever. So, like, there was a period of time where she was broken out of the sarcophagus. That's, like, we don't know that history.
Yeah, and, like, are all the Mondoshawians, like, humanoid, too?
So, is that a thing where it's, like, all those dudes in, like, the huge, bubble outfits? Are there, like, people in there, or is that actually them?
Yeah, because, like, why is Lilu, like, humanoid? They mentioned that she was, like, engineered.
Yeah.
Her like, molecular makeup was so perfect that they were like, like, this isn't just
This is not natural. Like, this was built.
Yeah, this is not natural. This man-made or engineered.
And yeah, I want to know, like, what the hell's going on with Diva Plavalaguna. Like, they had eerie music with her. And I mean, like, okay, she's in a giant, like, she's covered completely. She's huge. 7 feet tall, maybe? Blue, very eerie. She's got like that mystical, you know, you're playing an underwater level in the 90s video game type shit, and that's all we get. There's not much backstory.
I don't know. Yeah, they definitely if they wanted to, and they could have benefited from it or capitalized on making more content, not just movies. If they like decided to make a comic out of The Fifth Element, I think that would have like done really well with just giving some backstory. I
think there might have been a novelization of the movie.
All right. What characters stood out to you the most, and who was your favorite?
Ruby Rod was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was my favorite, though. I liked Cornelius as a character. I thought he was pretty funny, and he had his like comedic moments. One that really... So this is one thing that I really liked, and one character that stood out to me. But... is the most minor of minor characters. It's the Thai food guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's so nice.
He's so nice. I love his like little ship car, his floating ship car.
Yeah, his boat.
His boat. And I really liked the fact that it was a restaurant that came to your window.
Right.
And he like sat there and talked with Corbin and like didn't eat with him, but he was there while Corbin was eating.
Character that stood out to me was definitely Ruby. He was really fun. Good, really good comedic relief. Also his his scene where he's like hooking up with one of the flight attendants while something else is happening. It's just really funny. He just keeps popping back up like, hey, I'm gonna need you to shut up. I'm getting busy over here. But my favorite, here's one thing I'll say. As important of a character Lilu is, I feel like she didn't have a lot of impact on the story until the very end.
Yeah, a little bit, right? Well, I think it's because it's Bruce Willis's story.
Kinda?
Right? I don't know. I feel like it's Corbin's story.
I mean, he's definitely the, what's the word? The anchor of it, but like, at the end of the day, like, Lilu's the one that's supposed to be the crucial part of the team, and I feel like she wasn't as impactful until like that very end. She's just like kind of learning shit. She is shown that she's like learning English, but like she's not at the same time.
Well, and what's funny is that she's essentially, she has a program that has every single letter in the English alphabet, and she goes through each letter and learns every single word that starts with that letter. And at one point in the movie, she's like, I'm only on the V's. And which I mean, like you're 75% way there.
Yeah, you're really close.
Like keep going. In the movie, I noticed this for the first time that her accent is slowly disappearing.
I'd say my favorite character is that fucking like Drago at the start that tries to mug Corbin. He's like, you like it, and he starts.
That's how he does.
He's like tweaking, and he just starts busting a move in the hallway.
Okay, this might be the same answer to the next question, but what part of the movie feels the most insane to you out of context?
I think just because the scene is so out of context is the mugging scene in general.
It is pretty out of context
because it's so random. Like Corbin's about to leave his apartment. And he like peeks out of his door, or no, somebody knocks on the door or something. Well, he peeks through the peephole.
He's looking at the like video camera peephole because he's about to leave for his job.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, hallway's clear. Turns out it's this fucking like crackhead outside in the hallway wearing a hat that's like it's a picture of the hallway if it was empty to like trick the camera. And he goes, "Give me your buddy," and then he has like this insanely powerful gun. And then Corbin's like,
"Come on, give me the cash."
He's like, "Yeah, the thing's not gonna shoot." And it's like, "Of course it's gonna shoot." And then he's like, "No, you gotta press that button." He goes, "I'm gonna shoot. Give me the money." And Corbin's like, "Nope." And then yeets the gun from him, points a gun at himself, and he goes like, "All right, now what did we learn here?" He goes, "Ah, man, okay." You got me. It's like, it's a really nice hat. You like it?
That is a really like wild out of context scene.
We don't see that character ever again.
No, never again. Another super out of context scene for me is it's still in his apartment. His apartment is anything that happens in his apartment is such a clusterfuck, because within the span of like 2 minutes, he gets fired from his job. He wins a free lunch. His like previous general shows up with 2 other people. They tell him he won a contest to basically paradise. He's gonna go with this huge German woman that has Princess Leia buns, and he's like, hell no. Lilu shows up. He shoves the 3 military people in the fridge.
Not even the fridge. It was the freezer, dude. The way they came back up.
He gets a gun pulled on him by a monk. He suffocates the monk, puts Lilu in the shower, and freezes 3 people all in the same thing. Oh, yeah, and the monk then knocks him out.
Yeah.
Just like, there's so much going on.
There is a lot going on in that scene. And like the way his apartment works too, because like his bed slides into the wall and then wraps itself in plastic. And that's what like wraps Cornelius and starts suffocating him.
Now, I have to ask you, since this is the first time you've seen this movie, do you think The Fifth Element deserves to be considered one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever, or like a cult classic?
I think definitely yes for the cult classic. Just it's such a fun movie to watch, and like you said, the rewatches, you see the other hidden details of it, because there's a lot going on in this movie and it can be very overstimulating if you're not ready for it.
It's like the opposite and also the same as The Shining.
Yeah,
because like The Shining doesn't have a lot going on like story-wise in the movie, but there's a lot of hidden stuff.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Oh yeah, I think it deserves its spot in the on that stage, on that Mount Rushmore.
Like if I were to say like, hey, we're gonna watch a sci-fi movie, and I offer Star Wars, Dune, and I throw The Fifth Element in there, would you be like, why would you offer The Fifth Element?
Nah, yeah, I'd be like, that fits. Kind of wish there was more movies. Like,
I know. What about The Sixth Element?
That was my joke. You stole it.
I made it better. Fuck you.
Smoke you.
Smoke you.
Now, which character completely steals the movie?
I feel like we gotta go Ruby. Yeah, Ruby.
Ruby really steals the show. Chris Tucker's so funny.
He is really funny.
He's got a great voice. If you wanna just hear like a snippet of his voice, go listen to Rock My World,
dude,
by Michael Jackson.
The Rock My World music video is so good.
It's so good.
You know who that big fat fucker was in that music video? The mob boss?
Who?
That's Marlon Brando.
Ah.
Yeah, that is Don Cannelloni.
Don Cannoli.
That is Don Cannoli. He left the gun.
Go listen to You Rock My World right now. You'll hear Chris Tucker immediately.
For the final fun question, what was your favorite visual or costume design in the film?
You know what? I think my favorite is the Mondoshuans.
Really?
The big armor and them waddling around, I really like their look.
Yeah, I think they might be the most unique.
Because you don't really see... the only thing close to that I can think of is the cyborgs from fucking Helldivers 2.
Oh god, it's been a while since we played Helldivers.
But like, it feels so like fantastical. They're like their whole design.
They're like ethereal.
Yeah, it feels really cool. It's very sci-fi mixed with fantasy.
It's like when you thought of space in the 50s. They had that same like, oh god, I don't think you've ever ridden Space Mountain, but Space Mountain has that like, its theme song is very like twinkly.
Yeah,
like that. Like 1950s space-esque era is them, basically.
Yeah. Retro, is it like retrofuturism?
I have no idea.
But what was your favorite?
So That was your favorite costume?
Yeah, that counts.
You know what? I'm going to say it doesn't count. I'm going to say that's your favorite visual design. I want to, because you were into the costumes. What was your favorite costume?
I think it has to be Lilu's like outfit, like white top, orange like suspenders, and like the leggings.
Those suspenders were so weird. They were like squishy silicone, and they didn't attach to anything. It was like a unitard mankini.
Yeah.
It like went between her crotch and like came over the shoulders.
I don't know. It just popped a little bit. It looked cool. I think it was the orange.
Yeah, because I mean it was white, and I think her legs were green.
Yeah. It was like maybe like an olive drab kind of like look to it.
And I think she had like black combat boots on.
Yeah, and then like the leotard suspender things like also matched her hair, because Lulu's hair is like bright orange.
Oh yeah, it's like my hair right now.
Yeah, your hair that's like weirdly peanut shaped. You look like oh my god, dude, you look like a circus peanut.
Hell yeah. One of my favorite visual things that I always liked was the way that the food worked in that one scene.
Yeah.
Because, and that's another thing. It's like, I don't know. Is it because she was just rebuilt and that's why she's super hungry? She's eating like she hasn't eaten like centuries. I don't know.
She had a whole rotisserie chicken by herself.
She was about to eat a second. She finishes the chicken, dumps the bones, and like goes to a spice shaker, throws something in. She just shakes a couple of particles in there, throws it into a microwave, presses a button, and in a second, a giant, like a Thanksgiving-sized rotisserie chicken comes out.
Yep.
And she was about to down that, but Cornelius stops her. Not like to stop her from eating, but he's like, listen, you can eat. We just need to fucking hurry. Like, I also liked the just little gadgets, you know. She had a makeup box which like sprayed makeup on her instantly. The car, so yeah, I think it was the chicken.
I like the way Corbin's apartment worked. Like, back to that is how everything's so compact, because the kitchen turns in, like, the shower's on top of the kitchen, I think.
Yeah, it's very efficient. I think for my favorite costume, I liked Corbin. Corbin was almost matching Lilu in the sense of like he was wearing an orange tank top. He had like an olive drab
jacket
on him. But I think I'm gonna say I really liked Ruby Rod's rose outfit. It was black. It was like a black velvet, and it had roses around it. Because remember, we said earlier that his shoulders were very open. So around that were roses. And his hair was done up. I didn't even know how to describe it.
Was it like the newt like hairstyle, or was it the it was
just like little balls
on his head?
Like little balls of hair. I think that was, his rose outfit I think was pretty dope. In conclusion, The Fifth Element is the kind of movie that absolutely should not work on paper. And yet somehow it becomes unforgettable because of how committed it is to its weirdness. It's loud, colorful, ridiculous, emotional, funny, and completely unafraid to swing for the fences at every possible moment. Like this show.
Yeah.
Whether it's the over-the-top performances, the insane world building, which we cannot give enough credence to, or the genuinely heartfelt relationship between Corbin and Lilu, the movie feels unlike almost anything else in sci-fi. And honestly, movies this unapologetically weird don't really get made that much anymore.
I would love to see something like this get made in the Star Wars universe. It's just a story of Coruscant, like some dude on Coruscant.
Throw us in there.
We'll do it.
You know what? We take over Dex's Diner.
Yep.
There you go.
I'll be the server waitress, and then you be the cook, and then we'll, fuck up people's meals.
Exactly. And my first implementation in my new regime, you gotta wear roller skates.
Done.
Perfect.
Wait. Can it be Heelys?
Yes, you gotta wear Heelys.
Yeah. Dude, you can pay me $2 an hour. I'll work.
And with us taking over an intergalactic diner, we just want to say we have brought you to the end of our programming this fine evening. If you enjoyed the show, please remember to give us a follow and rate us 5
elemental stones.
5 elemental stones, baby.
Oh no, 5 elements. Dumb.
If you enjoyed the show, please give us a follow and remember to rate us 5 full elements on Spotify.
Yeah.
If you know what, rate us 4 elements, and then you're like, you know what? I think they deserve a 5th element, and then click that. But this whole fucking episode is a nightmare. We release a new episode every Monday, and you can also find the show now available on our YouTube channel and on Apple Podcasts, so feel free to enjoy wherever your crazy little weird heart desires.
And guys, we're not just on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok and any other social media you might think of. Maybe even Reddit. You can find us at Barely Literate BMC. And that's where you can keep up to date with any newly released episodes and stupid funny memes that just make you think like, wow, why do I love these idiots?
Yeah, these guys are dumb and I can't get enough. We also put clips on there. I've been doing that. It's kind of fun. Additionally, you can find all of our social links to the show, like our personal Instagrams, Twitch channels, and our website down in the episode description. Everything is already there for you guys because I don't like doing hard work, so you wouldn't have to either.
Hell yeah. Finally, just as a reminder, we would love to hear your recommendations for movies to watch and books to read, and give us some spooky, scary stories to tell around the campfire, because we would love to hear what maybe personal experiences or maybe your hyperfixations. Just DM us on any socials, or just throw it in our Reddit or in the comments. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, we're actually seeing what's it called? We're seeing a suggestion for the next movie episode, which should be coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. It's a callback to something we've done in the past. We might have mentioned in this episode.
You gotta look for the signs. Watch the episode 5 times just to figure it out.
Look for the signs. Alrighty. Have a fantastic doing whatever it is you were doing, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, guys, stay hot. Love you. Bye. Should I do another one? Is that a good one, or is it?
Oh my god.
Is that a good sign off? I've been thinking about that one whole episode. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great.
Alright, bye.
Bye, love you.